But despite our apparent differences, Senator McConnell and I have forged a friendship.
As you can tell, I have a very high opinion of the senator from Arizona. In my view, and I've told her this before, the most effective first-term senator I've seen in my time in the Senate.
You know, in today's partisan Washington, it might shock some that a Democratic senator would consider the Republican leader of the Senate her friend. But back home in Arizona, we don't view life through a partisan lens. Arizonans understand that while we may not agree on every issue, we do share the same values.
Overnight, Voto Latino, a nonprofit aimed at helping young Hispanic and Latino voters, launched the Audio Sinema campaign.
I think she's tilted too far to the right.
I hope she doesn't really screw things up, because that's the way it feels.
Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema was censured over the weekend by the Democratic Party Executive Committee of her state. The move comes after Sinema voted against a filibuster rule change, effectively killing the Democrats' voting right bills in the Senate.
You know, our sources in the room say this was a unanimous decision by the Arizona Democratic State Party.
You know, Arizonans expect their political leaders to work together regardless of party politics, to make progress. And I was not elected to play politics. I was elected to achieve lasting results and to solve the problems that matter most to the Arizonans that I'm honored to serve.
As part of our great Republican tax cuts.
Ms. Sinema, no.
I share the disappointment of many that we've not found more support on the other side of the aisle for legislative responses to state-level voting restrictions. I wish that were not the case. Just as I wish there had been a more serious effort on the part of Democratic Party leaders to sit down with the other party and genuinely discuss how to reforge common ground on these issues.
Can you expound on why you hold such support for the filibuster, especially when many others in your party have opposing views?
The Senate would become like the House, smaller, older, but basically like the House. They really represent the passions of the moment in the political spectrum.
She is today what we have too few of in the Democratic Party, a genuine moderate and a deal maker. And only just two of the 50 Democratic senators were willing to protect the institution itself against sort of the mob, which in many ways dominates the Democratic Party these days, in my view. It took one hell of a lot of guts for Kyrsten Sinema to stand up and say, I'm not going to break the institution in order to achieve a short-term goal.